Alright, doing a VOD. No guarantees on ASMR levels, but yeah. Alright, let's see the build here. Alright, standard wormhole. Normal stuffs. Yeah, your Geist. Koga, Istrix. Colin. Why do I forget Corvus's name? Alright. Koga, Strix, Colin, Corvus. You shouldn't need Weasel here. You got a Ruckus. Wait, what number are you? This is bad. There you go. Alright, you're going this side with Ruckus, so that's fine. I would probably have bought Illuminate for Strix. Right. So what's happening here? First you blinked. I think you tried to get behind them, but you kind of missed that. I'm not gonna comment too much on that. But they've got the Colin Koga running at your Ruckus, so you can't be going here to farm Nando when these two are running at your Ruckus. Another risk of doing this is that if Strix was not a dumbass and playing there, you would probably kill you. But he's being dumb. You do get Nando, but you also leave your Ruckus to die. Alright, let's see what happened there. Alright, so I don't know how to go up in this, but you get Nando, which is good, but you trade Ruckus for Nando. And Nando was half health, right? His Corvus is playing here, so Corv can really only well, yeah, Corv can't heal him. But now that Ruckus is dead, Koga's free to go in your backline. Fury has to play over there, and Khan now has all this space. So you definitely should have helped your Ruckus there. You kind of just left him to die. Right, so you've basically lost the fight already. Then you kind of teleported into two of them, and you just got bursted. So I'm not sure about the second one, but definitely you needed to stick with your Ruckus. Now you're getting Illuminate, that's good. Wait, your Ruckus is... What the... Okay.
Enemy killing spree.
Alright, you get touch here. I think you stayed on point for too long. And then Fury decides not to heal you, okay. In general there, you kind of blinked from alright, let's pause. So right there when you blinked on the Corvus to the start, you need to pay attention to where you blink from, because with Wormhole you'll be blinking back there. So you blinked from right here. Guess who has sight lines on your blink spot? Literally everyone. So the Strix waited for you to blink back and shot you. And then you kind of did it again. But a simple fix would be blink up there from here. Okay. So I know you died there because you didn't get heals from Furia, but you could have avoided needing heals in the first place. Alright, they can hear it. It's fine. You really don't need to be. Yeah. I mean, Corvus right there. If you stayed, you could have killed him, but he dies anyway.
I like you. Let's hang.
I would be very careful when you hear Strix go invis. because you don't have Haven yet, and he can one-shot you. Alright. Bro. Oh, you just died, that's why. Alright. So you get Strix, but you die from that. In general, I think that's okay. Alright, if you're looking for a Cammy, that's good.
See you later.
But Cammy still dies. Okay. I would not be. That's really risky. So either there's Strix there, you don't have any Haven, so you don't have any extra health, and so you can one-shot you. So I would be very, very, very careful of just like being out in the open for too long. Until you get Haven, you need to be extremely careful to not peek the Strix when you don't need to.
Thank you, ally.
You kind of, so right there, there's like a lot of stuff, but like, blink on him.
Thanks, pal.
Alright, if you Alright, you get Koga there, but your team needs to back up.
Killing spree.
Nice,
Enemy
but
killing spree.
keeps doing that.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh, why did the bear ult there? That was a intriguing ult.
Here I am.
Okay, that's really risky. In general, jumping 3 people will get you killed a lot, so I would not do it much.
30 seconds remaining.
Especially if it's just to get some shots on and, you know. Okay, what?
Save them all
What
from
now?
themselves.
You saw a half health Cammy here, and you could see the bullets from Koga here. You gotta help, bro. Yeah, you need the peel there. Realistically, if you blink here, you're not getting any kills. So yeah, you should have just helped Cammy. Yeah, now she's dead because you didn't turn.
15 seconds remaining. Remember this.
I would just die here.
9, 8.
Yeah, I mean you're dead anyways. And your team won't get touch anyways. I think you were trying to like wait to get touch, but I don't think that was gonna happen. Alright, let's see what you're buying. You're buying Chronos over Haven. That is
Point spawning
interesting.
in 15 seconds.
I would definitely have gone Haven here. He was like, I know the Strix one-shotting you hasn't happened yet,
4, 3,
but it still
2,
can happen,
1.
and that would be very bad. Okay, so you're going this side this time. One thing you could do, this works best on like barracks, but you could just like blink on the point and ult him, and like have your team burn point. But it's mega. But like, if you play against barrack, that's decent ult. Like if you play against like a barrack point tank with EV, oh you should have stayed there. Okay. If you played against a barrack point tank as EV, that's something you could be doing. And then just there, I know the Strix was there, but I'm pretty sure you could have killed the Corvus if you stayed there. You would have also died for it, but I think, that trade is worth it.
Enemy behind. Enemy killing spree.
Alright, you're going with your ruckus now. That's good. Con. Oh, yes. So you see, that's why you buy Haven. Also, your entire team just ignored the con here. I'm not sure why. That's yeah, but that's why you buy Haven right there. Let's see. Yep, there it is. You definitely should have bought it before Kronos, though.
You're already dead.
Enemy rampage.
Here is the Haven. Oh, that's bad. I would be. Yeah, you're kind of staggering yourself now. Alright, so when you were like where the con is, you saw that your barracks down, and you saw Cammy get killed like instantly. At that point, you should just soar out, because that's a 5v3. You're not winning that. You don't have any ults. So yeah, should just have backed out. Now you're gonna get staggered. Unless, okay, I guess not. Don't peek the scripts when you know. Oh yeah, and you can't. Yeah, you're dead now. Right, so now look what's going on. Rook's there. Fury is getting touched. Where is the barracks dead again? Okay. Yeah, and that was it. Yeah, you definitely should have just went out. And if you didn't, you needed to. I mean, like, just because you don't see the Koga anymore doesn't mean he doesn't exist, you know?
Defend. Push the payload.
Alright. Hit shots. Oh, that's bad. Right. So you're blinking here, right? And then the con just grabbed you, and then you're dead. So, I mean,
Double.
probably should have just blinked back a second earlier.
Enemy rampage.
What did I just watch? Okay.
Enemy killing spree.
Chores, different place, I guess. Anyway, you know the Strix are over there. Yeah. So in general, yeah. So I see what's happening to you right now. You've got 8 deaths. I'd say at least 5 of your deaths are because you're not thinking about where you blink from. So like you just blink from any random spot, like wide in the open. I know I'm playing on PS2 graphics right now, but you still see it wide in the open here. And these are diamond players, so they know how to play against an evei. So yeah, they're just gonna wait for you to blink back. So what you need to be doing is blinking from cover, so that doesn't happen. Because yeah, right now, if you were right here, you would be blinking from here, and then yeah. So in general, you need to. Okay. You need to pay more attention to where you're blinking from. Yeah, so right there. Alright, so what's going on here? You blinked from, I'd say, around here. Look what this con's doing. He's like, ooh, you're gonna blink back. He's probably gonna grab you as soon as you blink back, and then you're just gonna die. Because he'll throw you over here in the Strix and bop you. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, you ice block. Okay, that was a good play, but... Alright. So, he did what I predicted, but you ice blocked the grab. That was a good play. And then you soared. But like, look where you soared. You soared from here to here, going like around exactly where I am, in full line of sight of all of them. And as you have only 1,800 health, you cannot afford to be doing that. Right? So, I think like the best ideal route for soaring would be to like soar like down here and then like cancel it behind this tree. Or like soar this way, but that's more risky. So in general, I just like go down here this way. Right. So you see now the Strix through a flare, which is okay. But yeah, the Strix is coming for you. We'll see if you notice that.
You're already dead.
With that Strix there, you didn't like shoot in a second you could have shot. So like you shot, then waited a second, then shot and like soared. If you shot a third time, you could have killed him. It's... You need that. Right, so let's see what's going on here. So Furia is touching right now, which is bad, because... Yeah, so right there, they're like... The card's basically on the point, right? When Furia died, then Buckus won't be able to get there in time. So, I know like these, you can probably kill one of these two here, but that won't matter because these two are just gonna push it in. So I think what you just needed to do there was blink on the point and then ice block to stall. Oh, Ruckus gets touched. You could maybe like, probably unnecessary, but you could have not. It was definitely necessary. Alright, so in that point fight, I think what you needed to do was just ice storm the point to like not lose that. Alright, so he's... How many credits do you have? That's not it.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how you use this thing.
5, 4, 3.
Right, so you go AFK. Not really sure why. If you're trying to save for COT 3, I would just buy like Haven 2 or Illuminate 2. And now you're like really late. You do get Corv though, which is good. Oh, that was nice.
Uh-oh, double. You wanna go? You look good, man.
This is no place to die.
Killing spree.
Oh damn, you're popping off now.
Enemy killing spree.
Damn, okay. So, I know like you killed 4 there. That was pretty cool. But, you did like soar like in a straight line for a bit when you were on the Strix. So, yeah, something to keep in mind is like never soar in a straight line. You would probably know this, but since you did it, I'm gonna say it. don't start in a straight line ever. Just go like, you know, like, yeah. You can chase that. Yeah. So you saw Nandolo. You could probably have killed him there if you blinked over there. But you also saw this man over here. So like going for him's fine too. Like you were here, right? And like he was here. Pretty sure you could tell he was going this way, so yeah, if you blinked like over here, you won't have to use Soar for that. Oh, that'd be alright. So you need to like really be aware of where Strix is, because like he's the biggest threat to you, right? So you were kind of just like not looking. You were like shooting the con here, not paying attention to the Strix here, right? So yeah, I mean, with this like a sniper on the other team, you really gotta be careful about where you're playing. Anyway, you guys should cap, right? There.
Stop the payload.
You're getting Haven too. It's like every time you die from Strix, you get another level of Haven. Right. Not exactly sure what you're waiting for here. Yeah, I would be really careful of blinking in front of everyone. Also, there's a... Hate your shots.
Thanks, pal.
Have secured them in eternal future.
I actually do not know what I'm watching.
Someone's got it.
Alright, well at least you kill him. I'm sorry, but you are not allowed to spray that kill. That's just not how it works.
Uh-oh. Double.
This just means more.
You're kind of unnecessary ice block. So like when you're fighting Koga, right? Koga's got no burst aside from when he uses claws, and you never use claws as Koga, right? So I know like, right? You don't need to ice block there. It's on a 14-second cooldown. And again, there's a sniper on the other team, so you probably need ice block for that instead.
Flash out.
And you guys pushed that. Okay. Right. You're getting Haven 3 now, okay. Let's speed this up a bit.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Alright, you're not AFK this time, that's good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll just leave this here.
Your end is nigh.
Let's get back to the point.
Yeah, so again, right. I know the Strix's positioning is very off, but you kind of like dismounted here, so like 4 people can see you in this area, and then you blinked. So like, this is not a good spot to be in as Evie anyway. Evie is the blaster, so like high grounds, like this one. But, yeah.
My child.
Need you again. Need you like side grounds. Again. Oh yeah, that's bad. That's bad. So like if the Strix was, I don't know, like confident in the positional area, but you blinked from right here. Let's see who can see you. Nando, Koga, Corvus, Khan, and Strix if he moves like 2 inches to the left. You really gotta be careful about that.
I like you.
You do get the. Oh, here. Alright. So, yeah. Consequences of blinking on your own planet.
Doctor order.
Enemy rampage.
Alright, so I don't know if you guys. Yeah, you guys. Alright. So, as we look at Barrick and his 2 turrets sitting on point, let's talk about things to work on, shall we? Yeah. Alright, so, first thing to work on. Stop. Oh, hold on, I need to drink water. Alright. First thing to work on. Stop. You need to pay attention to where you're blinking from. So, there were times when you just blinked and you were in front of a ton of people, and times where you just blinked and you were out in the open, but like in front of 1 or 2 people. Both of those are really bad. In general, you want to blink from a safe space to usually an unsafe space, so you can blink back to your safe space, right? But if you blink from an unsafe place to another unsafe place, and then you gotta blink back, you're still in an unsafe place and you're probably low. So that was the main reason you died so much in that game, right? So, I think that's like the most of it. There was some times when you kind of ignored someone that was like shooting Euphoria, but yeah, definitely the main reason you didn't do that good is because of that, I think. In general, you also need to be more aware of where Strix is, because he can one-shot you without Haven. I might like actually. I think a good idea is to like make a loadout with like health at 1, so you can't get one-shot by Strix anymore. So you can play that against snipers. I think that might be a good idea to do. But yeah, you really gotta be more aware of where Strix is. And yeah, so like basically it's awareness and blink spots. So like something that I think you should do like next time you play Evie, after you watch this, is before you blink, you need to think to yourself, am I in a safe position right now? So like that'd be like behind cover or like from an angle nobody's watching. But like right next to that barrack does not qualify. You know? So yeah, there's your VOD. Please don't be weird about this. Right.